Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wanur Atira binti Wan Zakaria, metric number 1719556. For case study, my group has chosen future technology called Smart Lens. For introduction, technology has taken over the world and it has been witnessed by people over decades. It has created a lot of amazing tools by putting all the useful information at just fingertips. There are a lot of new things and modern technologies has been developed, especially by using augmented reality AR, Internet of Things IoT, and artificial intelligence AI that make people's life become easier, faster, and better by having multiple functions for each technology. The focus point in this case study is Smart Lens that is using 3 technologies. The purpose of doing this case study is to identify and improve the technology of lenses that help people manage their daily life. It focuses more on the functionality of the lens, on its capability of recording videos and taking photos just through eye blinking.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurjana and I'm going to present about few features for the smart lens. The first one is augmented reality. Augmented reality is the real-time use of information in the form of text, graphics, audio and other virtual enhancement integrated with real-world objects. There are few applications of augmented reality that has been developed. Most of the application need to use GPS in order to work properly. The first one is navigation. As you can see, the application able to interact with real-world object, then it will show information. For example, like for the navigation is able to show the places name. With this, it will become more easier for people to travel. Next is video games. In video games, augmented reality is used to enhance gaming experience. For example, Pokemon Go. In this game, players need to interact with real world, which means they need to go around to capture the Pokemon. Next is social media. Social media is a platform for the users to share their content. Mostly social media use augmented reality in filter when they taking picture or videos. Here the devices will detect the surrounding from the camera and apply the filter that has been chosen. The next features is Internet of Things. Internet of Things is when every devices are connected to the internet. In other words, internet connected object or devices that are able to collect and transfer data over a wireless network. There are few applications of IoT. The first one is smart home, where home appliances can be connected and controlled wirelessly. Next, wearable. Wearable devices are installed with sensor and software, which it will help them to collect data from the user and then process data about the users. Most wearable devices usually used as fitness and health equipment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurain Afika and I will explain about artificial intelligence AI. Artificial intelligence is a simulation of human intelligence in machine. The machine is programmed to act and perform as a human like. So as for the examples and application in the AI is Alexa, Cortana and Google Assistant. As for we can say that Google Assistant, as for example, for instance, Google Assistant, when we ask ask the Google Assistant, hey Google, tell me a joke, and it will tell you a joke, and the way it's the sentence and the speech was as a human like. There's also chatbots where you can chat with the robots, with the bots, and others is like playing chess with the computer. So the computer playing chess with you, and yeah, they had the algorithms on and set the level, which is beginner, amateur, or professional. So you choose when you choose the level, and the computer will do the algorithms. And when you play with you playing the chess, it feels like you play with some humans. There's also Tesla, which is the predicted car. That car can predict and self-driving. And scanner, which is we can scan the QR code, and this from the QR code they can list to the link, so we does not need to type or anything.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ifahliana, entry number 1714384. I will continue our presentation with the feature technology. So, before this, we have learned about AR, IoT, and AI. By combining all of these three powerful technology, we are going to have a look in the future. What could the future look like? Before this, we are using the smart glasses for our daily life. Today, we are going to learn about something new, which is the smart lens. The first one is augmented reality. Through the use of AR, data and pictures can be presented on displays built into the lens. By using a wearable display, AR helps us to keep our concentration by providing information heads up and hands free. Next is the Internet of Things. With the invisible computing platform, our data will stay secure and private. All the pictures taken will be saved in a cloud storage, so users can retrieve it back whenever they want to. And the last one is the artificial intelligence. AI is a need here. With AI, we can insert a sensors in the lens that can tell the difference between voluntary and involuntary blinks. We need to have enough data and train our lens so that it would not mistakenly doing something such as take pictures out of nowhere.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shazana Chihab Itu Zubair. So now I'm going to explain how does this smart lens work. So this smart contact lens can be put on easily using the same method as wearing a normal contact lens. Means that the user can just insert and remove the lenses and does not require any medical surgery to implant them or to activate them. The difference between this normal contact lens and this smart lens is the normal contact lens is developed to help people with low vision see things clearly without having to wear spectacles, while this smart lens does have the same function as the normal lenses, but it is upgraded with many features just how our technology is evolving. So the first step is users need to wear the lenses on both of their eyes, same way applied as they are using the normal contact lens. And next, to activate the lens, there is a power button on top of the cornea represented in the augmented reality AR, and to power them on, the user needs to blink while their eyes are meeting the power features. So after it is activated, the users can choose all the features available on the lens, and icons will be arranged at the corner eye view so they can simply blink to any features that they want to use. So if they choose to capture an image, they need to be at the camera features and blink to successfully save the image. And once it is saved, it will be kept in the gallery storage. So they can also blink twice to zoom into the image. And lastly, if the users want to review the image, it can be found in the gallery icon, and the image will be popped out visually at the eyes of the user without disrupting the view of the real life situation. Means that the user can still see their surrounding, but it will be focusing on the image chosen to display. it is displayed in the augmented reality. So in conclusion of how these smart lens work, this smart lens will take over the job of receiving and focusing light on the retina by refining the vision in a flexible corresponding event. So this smart lens was designed to be fully transparent. So if the user are looking straight ahead while wearing the lens, there will not be any visual disturbance since it is comfortable as normal lenses. And this smart lens is developed to harvest energy, where it has a solar power sensors to convert light energy to electrical power and piezoelectric sensors to convert the mechanical eye movement of blinking into the electrical power.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Adin Alifah binti Murad. I will present about the advantages and the disadvantages of using this smart lens. So, this smart lens can bring advantage to the mu'alaf because most of them are struggling to memorize solat recitation such as Doa Kunut, Al-Fatihah and whatnot. So, by using this technology, they can just capture the picture of those recitations and they can view them virtually during solat. Same goes to the Muslims. Most of the Muslims are having a hard time to follow up with Imam's recitation of long surahs, usually during Taraweh. So they can just use the same method as the Mu'alaf just now. They can just view the surah virtually during solat. Lastly, the technology is very convenient because people don't have to bring big devices anymore to capture high quality pictures because such as DSLR camera, Polaroid camera and something like that. This is because the user can just snap pictures using the lens and the picture will then be kept and stored in the connected smartphones. Next is the disadvantages. So the disadvantage will be that people can misuse the smart lens for bad intentions, such as snapping a picture of other people without their consent, because the physical appearance of the lens itself is not like any other typical cameras, so it is hard for people to tell if the person is taking a picture or not. Next is cheating during exam, because students can just view it virtually through their lens, and it is impossible for the invigilators to check each student's eyes one by one to detect whether they wear the smart lens or not. Right, so it will be easier for the students to cheat during examinations. Lastly is it can make people become lazy to memorize Al-Quran because people can just view it virtually using the lens, so they will most likely not bother to memorize Al-Quran anymore.
Next is Islamic perspective. We know that our life on earth always need to be improved with the changes of era. We need to create and follow the new technologies to ensure our lives are improved to a better version. We came to this world with two important roles, which are to be the Khalifa of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and to be His servant. This can be seen in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 30, that means, and mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angel, indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority. They said, will you place upon it one who causes corruption therein and shed blood, while we declare your praise and sanctify you? Allah said, indeed, I know that which you do not know. For technology, Islam is supportive of technology that bring benefits to people in this world. But knowledge of science and technology that is predominantly harmful is discouraged. If technology can be improved to be a better version with a great outcomes to society while no violation of Islamic principle, there is no question over their acceptance. For instance, technology can make people more focused on prayers or can help people improve their prayers, this will be in line with the protection of religion. Everything that is created by humans need to be aligned with Allah's permissions and need to avoid creating something that is forbidden by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To conclude, the case study has shown that from three technologies, which are AR, IoT, and AI, we have come out with the idea of a smart device called smart lens. Every technology has their own functions that make the device become more useful to the people in future. This smart contact lens has the same method of wearing it with the normal contact lens, but it has various functions like recording video, taking photo just through eye blinking, auto zoom and focus for the camera, and also the users can view pictures in the gallery. There are a lot of advantages that people can get from this smart contact lens in various fields. For future work, we will analyze what solution can be made to overcome the disadvantages of having this smart contact lens. It can be shown that every device created has their own flaws, but as a part of life, we can find some ways to overcome and reduce the flaws that give harm to the users. That's all from our group. Thank you.